Hello, everyone. It's Pastor Anthony again with your weekly challenge. And so I've been asked on many occasions about why, does God allow this? And, you begin to see people's attitudes just really uh, taken back by the circumstances of life and sort of confused by what invades their life and a sense of no hope and so forth. And so there's really no way around it but to express this, and that is in John chapter 15, verse 5. It says, I am the vine, you are the branches. He who abides in me and I in him bears much fruit. For without me, you can do nothing. What does that mean? Well, it simply means that you can't do anything. The Bible is very relational. Everything's within the context of a relationship with Christ. The reason why we have poor attitudes and we struggle is because we disconnect ourselves from the living source. So then, therefore, we become discouraged. Let me explain it this way. In that same passage, it talks about a pruning process. But the pruning always produces. For instance, my wife, she prunes our rose bushes pretty much during the summer, or not during the summer, but during the winter. But then when spring and summer starts to take place, this is what's produced. And guess what? I took this off, and I'm sure my wife's going to be like, hey, what did you do? But anyways, that same area will still produce another flower. Why? Because it stayed connected to the vine, to its source. Unlike this branch right here that I have, it's completely disconnected. It's become brittle. Look at, see, and this is our attitudes towards life. We become brittle and hard and sour and all the other things in between because we disconnect ourselves from fellowship or even a relationship with Christ. Try to do life on our own, and life is, well, it's like this. It's horrible apart from Christ. And so my challenge for you today is not to disconnect yourself from the living God to where you become lifeless and brittle and angry and bitter and all the other things in between, and no one wants to be around you because you just got a poor attitude. The challenge for you is to become like this rose. See, this is helpful. I could give this to someone and make their day. And and yet I know that a rose is continuously producing itself because it's staying connected to its main source. I mean, like our cell phones, we plug them in at night. Why? So that they're fully charged and they become useful to us the next day. Because a dead phone doesn't do anything, right? It's unproductive. It's pretty much useless. And so we need to make sure that we are staying connected to Christ, anchored ourselves to Him. And again, this all starts from a relationship with Christ. Go and seek and ask and begin to know Jesus as your Lord and Savior. Let me encourage you once again, stay connected. Don't be disconnected, because disconnected means that you're going to be discouraged. And when you're discouraged, no one really wants to be around you. So go live life to the fullest. May God bless you. May you be a champion for Christ. Thank you, and God bless.